Hello, and welcome back to the #1 survival guide of the Cylinder. And today, we have trekked endlessly through the eastern wilderness, just to find ourselves in the dark forest. You take in the last bit of afternoon sun coming in between the trees as you descend further into the forest. As you do, you look up and see two green wood elf monkeys. These monkeys have a remarkable amount of community and intelligence, making them very similar to humans. In fact, they're even speculated to be the very early ancestors of humanity. In fact, the very first settlers of this area first saw these monkeys, and they birthed stories of fae and creatures deep in the forest. Continuing on, you are faced with a remarkably tall tree, possibly thousands of years old at this point. Looking down, you see a jackalope, a species of rabbit that evolved horns to defend itself from the predators of this environment. And now you know why, as you are now faced with a woodland spider. These spiders grow very large in their environment, due to their newfound lungs. Luckily, you were able to shake off the spider fairly well, but now you are in even deeper forest, into a place that no two human eyes have ever seen. It was unnaturally quiet in here, until you heard something break the silence. It was a silver elk. A species of elk that is mesmerizingly large. It eats glowing fungus and lichen. Other than that, little is known about this species. You continue past the elk, and past that point you begin to feel your mind decay. You no longer know what day it is, if it's the same year, month, or even the same world. You haven't felt the comfort of the sun for what feels like days. You've just been walking through this forest, unable to know how much time has passed. But eventually, you make it to a tree that has an eerily human-shaped face carved out into it, with black sap running from its mouth and eyes. You find yourself unable to move from your position. You're unable to look away from the tree. It's mesmerizing. You feel your joints and body begin to cool down until the fog rolls in. And now, you will soon meet your end. Which brings us to the end of this chapter of the survival guide.